Hello, welcome to the show. You're probably wondering why I'm not doing a skit or a little bit before credits thing here, but I'll explain that at the end of the video. But anyway, I thought I'd start out the episode like this for once. So anyway, Final Fight to me, the Final Fight series was a really fun beat 'em up franchise for me. I really enjoyed beating the stuffing out of people, saving whoever would needed saving, and all that good stuff. But so anyway, for this review, I am going to do, because I have already done Final Fight 3 for the Super Nintendo. I thought I'd finish up the Final Fight series, for me, for the Super NES sequels with Final Fight 2. It's funny because this was, and I probably will mention this in the review, it was the first game to have a two-player option for Final Fight, and most notably it's the first two-player Final Fight on the Super Nintendo, as the first Final Fight only had a one-player option, and one of the characters was taken out. Although in that version they also made a second version, Final Fight Guy, which put in Guy but took out Cody, and still didn't add in a second player. And both of those games left out a whole level to play through. But anyway, enough of that. Let's roll to the credits and let's beat up some bad guys once more. Final Fight 2 was released on the Super Nintendo in 1993. In it is a sequel to, of course, the first Final Fight. Basically, this takes place, after the big bad of the first Final Fight, Belger was defeated. Hager, Cody, and Guy basically resumed their normal lives. Cody took a vacation. Guy went on a trip of discovery of sorts, so he went on a training mission or something. And then Hager continued to do his mayoral duties as mayor of Metro City. But then, out of the blue, Hager gets a call from one of Guy's fiancé sister, Rena. No wait, or is it Maki? I think it's Maki. I'm sorry. I get kind of confused. I keep thinking. I think apparently he gets a call from Maki, one of Guy's fiancé sister, saying Guy's fiancé Rena and her dad have been kidnapped by the Mad Gear. Apparently, the Mad Gear have resurfaced. This time, they've taken over locations around. They've done operations around the world. So instead of just, unlike the first Final Fight where you just fight around Metro City, Final Fight 2 has you fighting around Europe and the world. Well, mostly Europe and Asia, pretty much. For selectable players, Hager does return from the first Final Fight, but Cody and Guy do not return. So which is kind of odd, because you think for Guy's fiancé getting kidnapped, you'd think they'd put him in the game. But, what can you do? But anyway, in his place, there's, of course, Maki, Guy's fiancé's sister, and Carlos, a swordsman who wants to help out. And also what's really unique, what's really nice about Final Fight 2 is, unlike Final Fight 1 for the Super Nintendo, Final Fight 2 finally includes the much needed two-player option. So finally you and a friend can go fight the Mad Gear together. About time, Capcom. About time. Oh, And on another note, I did review Final Fight 3 for the Super Nintendo way in an earlier episode. And I know I kind of should have did Final Fight 2 first and then Final Fight 3, but I myself had gotten Final Fight 3 first, and then Final Fight 2 after that. Actually, I had Final Fight 1 first, of course, but I got the third one next, and the second one last. So that explains why I'm kind of out of order with my Final Fight reviews here. And also I've got to add, what's cool is in this game, in certain levels backgrounds, if you really look, Guile and Chun-Li from Street Fighter make cameos in the background. I'll give you a clue. Well, the only clue I'll give you to see Chun-Li, just about the only thing I'll give you for Chun-Li, because I'm not going to tell you where to find Guile. But for Chun-Li, you can, in the very first area, she's at like a noodle bar or something, eating some food. So trust me, you'll see her when you see you'll know when you see her. But I just thought I'd let you know. But Guile, for Guile though, I'll let you figure that out. Of course, just look on YouTube or whatever. Just look up. I don't want to find it, but anyway. But I don't want to spoil the whole fun for you, for Guile anyway. But anyway, those are pretty cool little Easter eggs, so to speak, and I thought those were pretty cool. Control-wise, basically you get a button for punching, I should say a button for attacking, jumping, and if you want, you can assign a button to do like your special move. But by what I mean special move, it is a move that if you get surrounded, it kind of clears the air, so to speak, at a cost of some health. And anyway, and also of course there are other moves you can do by grabbing your enemy and other things. But yeah, that's basically control-wise. And sadly, this game does not have the power move, the super move meter that Final Fight 3 would really have. Then again though, that's in Final Fight 3. So they must have not thought about it yet. And also, not to give too much away for the ending, the endings will change depending on what difficulty you play on. The harder the difficulty you play on, the more of the ending you're able to see. So there's also that. So there is some replayability factor in it as well. If you're looking to pick this game up, I don't know how much Final Fight 2 for the SNES goes for, like the actual cartridge. But if you don't have an SNES or a clone console that plays SNES games, and if you can easily, it is still available on the Wii U Virtual Console. So if you have a Wii U, then go for it. Although, even though I don't want to say I don't condone this, but I know the topic of emulation comes up, and to me, if you can, even though I myself prefer using physical copies or copies that I can support the publishers with, as in the Virtual Console, but you can also, of course, emulate this as well. But I'm not saying I wouldn't suggest it, but all I'll say is use whatever method you can, because this is a very fun game. So anyway, of course, that my recommendation scale is recommended. And as usual, if you live in or around South St. Paul or Eagan, Minnesota, or in that Twin Cities Metro, please make sure to visit my excellent friends at Level Up Games. Oh, and by the way, in case you're wondering, actually how this has been the in thing to say, they do not pay me to make these things. This is not a paid advertisement at all. I just do it because I like them, and I really like their shops, and I think you should totally give them a visit if you live in this area. But anyway, here's one of their locations, their address, and their thing. This up, and then we'll rotate out to their other. This is one of their other locations. their other locations and address. Hello. And if you're watching this on YouTube, awesome! And if you like what you see and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And also, I have a Facebook fan and group page, as well as a Twitter account as well, and an Instagram account, and all that stuff's down below as well. Hello. And also quickly at Level Up, by the way, I know ladies, I forgot to mention, I always forget to mention this sometimes. At Level Up, they also have, besides video games, they have collectible, they have like Pokemon cards, Magic cards, they have comic books, graphic novels, tabletop board games, they have card tournaments, and stuff like that. And they also have I think they also have Super Smash Brothers tournaments too, I think. I'm not too sure, but they have a lot of awesome stuff, so please be sure to give them a check too. But anyway, that said, anyway, I'd like to say thanks to all of you. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode of Power Up. Hi everybody. Okay, now you see again. I'm probably are expecting a end of the episode funny sketch, which I am not getting rid of either of those sketches, but I'm gonna make a slight change to the format. What I'm doing is for certain games. Well, anyway, the reason why I didn't do them here is just recently. I don't know if I mentioned this. I actually live in a group home. So it's kind of hard for me to shoot. It's been hard for me to shoot those beginning and end skits because there's so many people out and about. So it's been kind of hard for me to do that. So in plus, there's this one guy who's he's a young kid. He just graduated from from school. So it's been kind of hectic trying to shoot stuff, trying to shoot a beginning and end skit. Granted, the video capture stuff is easy. Even for the voiceover, I have to wait till he's gone or something, just so I get more peace and quiet. So that's why. And so what I might do, depending on what I can do, I'll at least do maybe a beginning of the, so we'll see. I'll make it work, but I might just do an opening thing and just introducing the game. Maybe just doing that. But I am not getting rid of those beginning and end skits completely. I'm just going to make a slight tweak to it. I'll do it when I feel it necessary to do it. And also, by the way, I think I mentioned this on my Facebook pages, but I am also, because I doing 2 episodes every other month was really hectic for me because I do this show all by myself. So I decided to just do. I'm going to go back to doing 1 every month. And then maybe some other stuff too when I feel like it. When I feel some other new content like unboxings or hardware reviews or stuff like that. So I'm gonna do that, just to make it easier on myself, and also because that this new guy, his room is, I think, is over here. You won't see him, but his room is right next to mine. So I just want to make it easier for me, just so I can. But I'm still gonna put content, but I'm just making a slight tweak to that format. So that's just a quick little channel and site update of sorts. Well, anyway, I thank you. I apologize for that, but thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode of Power Up and any other thing I do. And have a wonderful day or night, depending on when you see this, and happy gaming.